friends. My name is Shobin Chatterjee. Today I am going to discuss on mathematical expectation and moments. So, in my earlier lecture, I already discussed the probability mass function, probability density function, and when we described the probability mass function for discrete types of random variable and probability density function for continuous types of random variables, or the distribution function fx, but which is not enough to describe the probability distribution of a random variable. So we need to interested to describe this probability distribution function by focusing on its principal features, which are various measurement like mathematical, like you can say expectation, like moments, like skewness, kurtosis, etc. So in this lecture I will going to discuss with you the mathematical expectation and moments. So in case of the expectation or mean, the expectation or mean is basically defined by expectation of x, that is equal to some x. It is basically defined by summation of a e of x, and it's defined as expectation of x equal to I from minus infinite to plus infinite I into fi, where fi is a probability mass function. Fi means probability p of x equal to I, that gives you fi, and I is a as for examples, like suppose throwing a dice. So what are the output? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the corresponding probabilities fi, that gives you 1 by 6, 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 and also 1 by 6. So we are getting 1 here, 1 by 6, we are getting 2, 1 by 6, getting 6, again 1 by 6. Now if we want to calculate the expectation of that particular random variable, let's say this is your random variable x equal to I, where I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, that means x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3, in that way you can describe. So expectation of x equals to, here you can write I here from minus infinite to plus infinite, but in that case I from 1 to 6, so here we can write summation I from 1 to 6 I into f1, that means 1 into 1 by 6. When you put I equal to 1, f1, so 1 f1 is equal to 1 by 6, then f2, then I equal to 2, f2 equal to 1 by 6, so 2 into 1 by 6, similarly 3 into 1 by 6, plus 4 into 1 by 6, 5 into 1 by 6, and finally 6 into 1 by 6. So in that way you can calculate the expectation of a discrete types of random variables or discrete types of distribution function. In case of continuous types of function, that one for discrete, for continuous function you just express here, for continuous types of distribution you can express expectation of x equal to integration minus infinite to plus infinite x into fx dx, and that case for continuous types of distribution. That one is for continuous types of distribution. So basically what expectation calculate actually, the mean or expectation of a random variable, it is a very important significance since it represent the center of mass of the probability distribution. Basically this represent the center of mass of a probability distribution function. Probability distribution function. This basically define the center of mass. Let's say you have some distribution, it looks like that, or let's say this, then mean is somewhere here, that is your average, or that is called the center of mass of that distribution function. Or you can say it is the measure of central tendency. What is the center? What is the distribution center? Then you can definitely calculate the expectation or mean. Now it has some interesting properties. So property 1, expectation of any constant that equals to constant. You can prove it very easily. Uh, so let's say capital X be the random variable whose probability mass function. So to prove, let's say let capital X be a random variable whose probability whose PMF function is given by Fi is equal to P of x equal to xi, or you can write x equal to I, this equals to Fi. You can write as well here P of x equal to small xi. That means x1, x2, x3, or x1, I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, like this way. So therefore from the definition of our expectation of x, what is our definition? From the definition, one can write expectation of x, that is equal to summation of I into Fi. So here if x equal to I here, then you put I Fi. So now expectation of A, in place of x equal to I, here constant. So you just need to put it here A into Fi. Is it clear? Here x equal to, x is a random variable whose probability x equal to I. This equals to your Fi. Okay, but if the expectation of any constant, expectation of x, this equals to summation of I into xi into Fi. So here in place of x, here you just put A. So in A means x equal to A. A means constant. So you need to put it here I equal to A into Fi. Here summation over I. Here summation over I. So this equals to, or you can write this equals to xi into Fi. X equal to xi, or you can put I, no problem at all. So this equal to, since A is constant, so here you can write I into Fi. Since summation of Fi is equal to 1, this equals to A. Why it is equal to 1? Because it is a probability mass function. So therefore expectation of any constant is equal to constant. In case of continuous case, you can easily show it like very simple way. For continuous case, expectation of any constant, this equal to minus infinite to plus infinite A into fx dx, where fx is a probability density function. In that case, this equals to, you can write A is here, so minus infinite to plus infinite fx dx. So this equals to, since this equals to 1, since it is a probability density function, so that gives you 1. So expectation of any constant equal to constant. In the same way, we can prove properties number 2, expectation of A into x, where A is a constant. You can write A into expectation of x. You can easily prove it. So I just skip it. So now P3, property number 3, expectation of x plus minus y. This gives expectation of x plus expectation of y. Expectation of xy, that is also gives you expectation of x into expectation of y. So these properties you can prove it very easily. Just put the definition and you will get the result. Properties number 5. If capital X be a continuous random variable, and taking non-negative values, then you can write expectation of taking non-negative value means all the values are greater than equal to 0. So it's a capital X is a continuous types of random variable, and which is taking non-negative values, and if expectation of x exists, then expectation of x is equals to integration 0 to infinite 1 minus f of x into dx. This is also an important properties. where fx is a distribution function. Where fx is a distribution function. In that case, this function is a distribution function. This function is a distribution function. So these are the properties of expectation. So basically, expectation, it calculates the mean, or it calculates the central tendency, or you can say center of mass of an distribution function, of a probability distribution function. That is your mean or average, you can say. Now variance. Variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Looks bad. So first we discuss on variance. Let's say discuss on variance. So if capital X be a random variable, capital X is a random variable which may be continuous or discrete. Then the variance of x, or var x, which is defined as by the symbol sigma squared of x, let's put it here capital X, this equals to expectation of x minus e of x whole square. This equals to expectation of x minus e of x whole square. That is your variance. So basically what variance represent? Now the variance described how widely the probability masses are spread about the mean. How widely the probability masses are spread about the mean. That is, it gives the inverse measure of concentration of the probability masses about the mean. That measure, you can say, it's called dispersion. So that's for examples. Let's say, so this is your distribution function, and that is your mean m, or you can say expectation of x. Now how these points are spreading about the mean, then these are measured by the variance or var x. So suppose var x is equal to 0. Suppose var of x equal to 0. This is a random variable. Let's say x equal to 1, x equal to 2, or within interval, let's say we define here minus 5 to plus 5, we get some kind of distribution like this. It's mean somewhere here. Now what is the, how it disperse, or how it spread about the mean? How is spread about the mean? This is your spreading about the mean. Then this are called variance. Now if r x equal to 0, when it becomes 0? When you can say it's equal to 0, that means if this equals to 0, if x minus e of x, this equals to 0, that means expectation of x equals to x, then you can say, okay, the variance is equal to 0, or it's the whole masses concentrate at the mean. That means here the whole the masses point are concentrate at the mean. Then var x is equal to 0. So var x actually defines the dispersion of the distribution capital X. So var x is defined the dispersion of the distribution of the random variable capital X. That means it describes the how widely the probability masses are spread about the mean. That is our var x. So when var x becomes 0, when the whole mass is concentrated at the mean. That means when x equal to e of x, that means whole the masses are concentrated at the mean. That means expectation of any random variable gives the random value, that means it's constant function, then you will get the variance of var of x is equals to 0. So that is the geometrical interpretation of variance. Now it has some interesting properties. Let's do it. Number one, properties number one. Var of x, this equals to expectation of x square minus e of x whole square. Var of x equal to expectation of x square minus e of x whole square. How to do this? Let's prove it. From the definition of variance, var of x, we can write expectation of x minus e of x whole square. So this equals to expectation of a minus b whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. So you can write expectation of x whole square. So here we just take, let m is equal to expectation of x. M mean. So here you can write expectation of x square minus 2xm. M is some constant value because expectation of x having some constant value, that is your m, plus m square. So plus m square. So this equals to expectation of x square minus, here 2m is a constant term, so I just write like this way, and expectation of m square, that is equal to m square, because we already proved that expectation of a is equal to expectation of any constant is equal to constant. So here you can write this equals to expectation of m square equals to m square. So this equals to expectation of x square minus 2m square plus m square. Since expectation of x is equal to, we chooses here, let m is equals to expectation of x. Right. So from here you can write expectation of x square minus m square. That means this equals to expectation of x square minus e of x third whole square. So hence proved. So it's very easy to prove it. The another form of variance, var of expectation of e of x minus, from the definition we can prove it easily. Now properties 2. Properties 2, var of ax plus b, that is equals to a square of var x. How to do this? Let's see. So first of all, prove. Let y is another random variable. Just take y equal to ax plus b, and mx is equals to expectation of x, and my is equals to expectation of y. Then here expectation of y, e of y, that is equals to, you can write it here, a into expectation of x plus b, because expectation of b is equals to b. So this gives a into mx plus b, because mx is equal to expectation of x. Now var of ax plus b, this equals to var of y, that is equals to var of ax plus, so this equals to var of y. Now var of y is equals to, from the definition you can write expectation of y minus e of y. E of y means my whole square. So expectation of y, this equals to m of y. From the definition of variance you can write it. So this equals to expectation of y, means you just put it here. Here we get y equal to ax plus b. So here I write ax plus b minus my. My is equals to, you can see here, my means expectation of y. This equal to ax plus b. So minus of mx minus b whole square. So b cancelled out here. A common, so a square common. So expectation of a square into x minus mx whole square. That means a square of expectation of So clear? So this equals to a square var x. So var of ax plus b is equal to var of y. Then you can write expectation of y minus my whole square. So I just substitute y is equal to ax plus b minus my means ax plus b. So b cancel out. So a common here, a square x minus mx whole square, and finally it gives a square var x. Our next property, var of property number 3, any constant is equal to 0. How to prove it? Now we know from the definition of variance, var of x, that is equals to expectation of a x minus e of a whole square. So this equals to expectation of a minus a whole square. That means expectation of 0. So that is equal to 0. So var of any constant, this gives 0. Property number 4, var of x, that is equal to, you can write expectation of x into x minus 1 minus m into m minus 1, where m is equals to expectation of x. That is another form of variance. How to prove it? Now we know the var of x, let's say prove it, var of x, that is equal to expectation of x minus m whole square. M means expectation of x. So this equals to, you can just write expectation, I just write it here. So this equals to, you can write expectation of x square minus 2mx plus m square, a minus b whole square formula. So this equal to expectation of x into x minus 1. I just write it here, x into x minus 1. So here minus x is the extra term. So plus x, then minus 2mx, here capital X, plus m square. You can write it. So this equals to, you can write expectation of x into x minus 1 plus expectation of x minus 2m constant. So here expectation of x and expectation of m square, that is equal to m square, since m is constant. So this equals to expectation of x into x minus 1, here plus m minus 2m square plus m square. So I just write it here, minus 2m square plus m square. So this equals to expectation of x into x minus 1, then minus m square, minus 2m square plus m square. So that gives you minus m square, here plus m. So this equals to expectation of, this equals to, so is it clear? So this equals to expectation of x into x minus 1, then minus m common, here m into m minus 1. So proved. That is the variance properties. So hope you will enjoy this lecture. In my next lecture, I will do some problem regarding variance, mean. So what we learned today? What do you mean by expectation or mean? Expectation or mean means it basically calculate the center of mass of a probability distribution function, or you can say it calculate the central tendency of a distribution function. In case of variance means the masses how disperse from the mean, that is called variance, and these are the very important parameter to describe properly a distribution function. In my next lecture, I will discuss on, first of all I will do some problem regarding mean and variance, then kurtosis, then skewness, moments, etc. So thank you very much. If you like this video, please share and subscribe.